What up, dog? What up, dog? Welcome to Yeah, I Said It Sports Podcast. I'm your host, the Iceman, and it's the team.
Yo, aka Mastermind.
Hey, aka Joe Cool, baby. I got my glasses and my hat back, baby. Yes, sir. Joe Cool in the house. It's your boy Young P, aka Mr. PR. Yeah, let's get it going.
All right, fellas. I don't want to, take all the wins and all the shine. Oh, go ahead.
One thing, though, we do want to send our prayers and love out to VA students who got killed in that Virginia. So we got to let y'all know we got prayer for y'all.
Condolences, blessings, prayers.
Yes, sir.
Now I want to take all the wins and the shines and say that I said it all the time. So I'm going to give props where props is due. Brand newly did pick the upset.
Yes.
Washington was going to beat Philly. So
y'all guys trying to win money, y'all need to pay attention.
we'll give you guys
Some money. Pay attention. That's all I'm saying. He didn't say it on camera though one time. He kept it to himself. He didn't want y'all to know. It was off camera, but it still counts for these guys.
All right. Let's get started. The first question now, I'm going to say it's going to be a believe it or some BS type of question. So you can believe it or it's some BS. Will the Pistons have a better record than the Lakers or the Kings at the end of the season? Starting off with you, Mastermind.
BS. I can't see them having a better record than neither one of them, to be honest. I think both of them starting off a little shaky, but they'll come close to, might be closer to the Lakers than Sacramento. For some reason, I think Sacramento might have something going on. I think they might be just a couple of key players away. But I think that what's the name? Sabonis pick on. So, it's Fox bringing his game every night. So Fox gonna do that.
Okay, what you got to say over there, Brian Newby? So cool.
Some bullshit. Pistons will not have a better record than the King. They will have a better record. Yeah, I said it. They will have a better record than the Lakers. Yeah, I said it.
All right.
I can't see that.
You can't see it? Okay. Before I come back to you, Mastermind, what you thinking over there, Young Pete?
I mean, I'm on the BS train too.
You on the BS train?
I'm on the BS train too. Listen, Fox, the Kings already off to what, 6-6, 6-7, so they already got 4 or 5 more wins than the Pistons already. The Lakers, I think it's gonna be a toss-up between the two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still early, but I feel like Darvin Ham will figure it out way better, and I think the pride of LeBron when he get back healthy. Hey, he looked all right the other day. You know what I'm saying? If he keep playing like that, they gonna start winning a few more games. So I know we've been saying it, but it might be time to we be calling coaches out saying, he might be on his way out here too.
It's time. Might be Case. Talking about case. I'm gonna go with this. Yes or BS.
Yeah.
Sacramento, they nice over there. It might be the coaching over there too. They probably need a good coach because they pretty
You
good.
don't think what's the name good?
Oh,
Mike Woods.
nah.
Hey, what this is a journeyman player. He's a journeyman coach.
It's a coach too. But my thing is, like I said, the Kings gonna have a better record. The Lakers, I get them in that also. They're gonna have a better record. The Pistons, they need to go out. They got some shooters and some nice guards. They need to go out and get a guard with some defense, like Marcus Smart or something, to lead them. And then I bring Boogie Cousins back down low with that squad I got. Until you can make some things, happen with the money or some more trades. But I believe with them two, you might make the playoffs just with that. You might make the 8-7 or whatever. But until you really can make something happen. But
Quick question, so
but it's a BS. But go ahead.
still high okay? Still high okay? Still high okay?
Yeah.
I'm down with Jalen Green, baby. I'm Jalen Green. I'm Jalen Green.
I thinking at one time.
think K's still gonna produce. I don't think it's over for K.
K's still there.
He gonna be 25-5 somewhere in there.
Okay, I got a question. Since we said we all said Sacramento would lead, where do y'all rate Darren Fox?
Right now, I give him top 10 point guard. I give him top 10.
Before we move on, what you thinking over there, young Pete?
Top 10 point guard.
Top 10.
When you put like Trey Young, Mitchell, Steph Curry, all of them.
Say top 10. I ain't say top 5. That
The chances. I mean, I can only get to 10 and you only.
Right.
I can only get him.
I don't know if
Adam Fox is better than you.
I think he's holding his weight.
I think Fox is better than you.
That's a close one. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna say he ain't in the top 10. He's like close to like 12, 13, like that way.
I give him top 15 too.
Yeah, I was just mastermind top 18.
No, he ain't.
What do we consider Donovan Mitchell?
Shooting guard.
Think so?
I just think Donovan Mitchell a ball player.
Yeah.
I think he's just a ball player. But okay, next question. We're gonna move on, and here go another believe it or BS question.
Okay.
Coming from somebody with some BS. Should Jordan Poole start off with Steph Curry? And I'm finna start off with you, Mr. Brand Newby, my man.
Hey, it's called the youth movement. Jordan Poole doing his thing. Maybe he got some sense knocked into him. I don't know. Hey, what he doing his thing?
The nigga want to submit these questions has to be a little tipsy when they go. It wasn't.
These questions is called water cooler questions.
So that's what I'm saying. All right, go ahead.
First,
Finish it out. Go ahead, finish it out.
His numbers show that he is or could be a legit starter. So why not? Let Steph, you know what I'm saying, take some days off and let Jordan Poole do his thing.
What you thinking over there, young Pete?
That he on the board.
I believe him.
It was for 30 straight.
I believe it, people. I believe it.
What you thinking over there, mastermind and all that?
definitely
No way I'm gonna start Jordan Poole over.
I think this question would have been better if you'd have said Klay Thompson, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you went out the superstar.
Stern, baby.
Right there again, see, he just seen him start the other night.
So he feeling
Since
good.
Steph sat down, so he want to ask something, so,
You didn't watch that.
you know what I mean?
Watch the whole bunch.
Well, I think is this. I will think, yeah, I will gonna start mastermind.
Like, oh yeah, they're good. Oh yeah, they're good out there. I see, he should be the starter.
I will
It was golden.
I still what Mastermind said though. I would put him in for Clay until Clay get back right, because he got to get his confidence back. Because Clay, like how you said a while back, Clay, you don't need to be driven. All you need to do is run around and run around off the screen and roll a pick, pop, shoot the jumper, run, cut, lay it up. That's it. And play your defense.
Simple.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Shoot, catch and shoot. That's your job.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Yeah, but anyway, hold on. That was some BS, first of all. You didn't even come up with something. Believe it, people. Believe it.
He don't believe that. Don't believe.
Believe it. One more believe it or BS question, and we'll get on. Is Dan Campbell good for the Detroit Lions? Start off with you, young Pete.
So I'm gonna go believe. You know that might sound a little crazy because I got faith in terms of I think he's a leader among men. I think he has the heart. He got that grittiness that they need. I think what he gonna have to do is, like we've been saying, it's time to go look at your coaches and start checking all of them. And if you got to start getting rid of even more coaches to get what you need in place, get the right coaches that's gonna get the right out, get the most out your players, stuff like that. And I think they believe in him. coming off a 2-game win. You know what I'm saying? A gritty win at that against Chicago. You came back and won the game, so I love that in you. So yeah, I'm rocking with you, Dan Campbell, for a little bit. You know, in a minute I might be like you up out of town too. You know, I don't have no hard feelings to tell nobody they gotta go.
What you thinking of him, Mastermind?
But look, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be straight up. Dan Campbell, all of that stuff you said is true. You know what I'm saying? He got some grittiness and all that. But I don't think he's a long-term answer because it's like every winning team got like at least a coach quarterback combination. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe if he get that, then he might have an offensive coordinator.
Need a quarterback, and that's GM in the front office.
No, but I'm saying,
like,
I don't think that he got the nothing about Dan Campbell shows me that he can be that with a quarterback to make you a Super Bowl champion. So I don't see an Andy Reid in him. I don't see no. Right. Tom Brady had great understanding. You can say what you want. Just Dan Campbell. I'm saying. I think great understanding because if you see, Tom Brady wasn't taking no time off and going to such and such weddings and all that nonsense when he was over there. That was part of the understanding he got from the coach. I believe that Dan Campbell, I don't know if he might can do what Belichick did.
Yeah. Since you threw Mike in there, believe or BS?
I think BS. Long term, yeah, because of the mic. If I could see it going that way, then yeah. But no, because I can't see no quarterback coming in and just saying, okay, I'm buying into what the tight end say.
Okay. What you thinking of with that Joe Cool, brand new?
I believe it. I believe he's a good fit. I mean, so here's what I think. The players is playing for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? If things went a different way, they actually would have a winning record. But it didn't, so where we at now. So the players has not quit through the middle of the season. So I believe that the players believe in them. Mm-hmm. And then just from football terms, if you look at successful teams, if you have a coach that has the potential of making your team a winner, ride it out. Because with the Lions, man, so you have to understand this. With the Lions, if we get rid of Dan Campbell in 2 years, guess what happens? The other coach gonna come in and he's gonna bring in his own style, his own players. So you in rebuild mode and you losing.
So
then if you get into, I need a rookie quarterback coming out of college, you're still about to lose for the next 3 years because he got to learn how to play too. So
that's why
Dan Campbell, I believe it. I believe it that he's a good fit for the Lions.
That's the reason why I say I don't think he's the answer for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He might can do it for as long as golf contract is, but somewhere in there you're gonna have to get rid of him and get a quarterback.
You saying start all over again. That's what you bring in their own play.
That might be somebody who come in that's kind of similar to the same program that he in, like Sean Payton. If he came in,
Sean Payton. He struggled his first couple of years in New Orleans. A lot of people forget about that though. Because he did 20 in New Orleans.
I know people ain't seeing the same old line.
Well, that's what I got to say about the Lions. I've been saying it from day one. Dan Campbell, y'all can keep him. But this the key thing. This business, Mr. Campbell, this business. You got your offense. You got that. It's time for you to get your defensive coach. Remember this. The head coach is only as good as his coordinators. You see you got a good offensive coordinator. You see your defensive coordinator still letting 30 points a game come up weekly. Now, you can go out there and get your I say different coaches every week and different defensive coordinator. And here goes some more difference. You can go get a Marvin Lewis. You can go get a Pepper Johnson, a Brian Flores, or a Rex Ryan. All of them coaches will get your defense together where you can win more than these 3, 5, 6 games. That's my opinion. And yes, I said it.
I only think nice about some of them that you named. I think Dan is scared for the job because most of them already been head coaches. And then as soon as they get to doing it, then he's like the D just starts showing too much You already know how we are. It's gonna be like, what's his name? Brian Flores in charge. Get Dan on.
If I'm winning, I'm doing that, and we're going to the playoff. What I'm doing is giving him an opportunity to go get another head job. He's not taking mine. I'm giving you another chance to go get a head job somewhere else.
So piggybacking off of what I'm gonna piggyback. So I'm gonna piggyback on what you said.
Go ahead.
For my job security, if I'm Dan Campbell and I had to go get another D coordinator, and I know that I ain't got to feel no pressure about him talking about I need to be the next head coach. Yeah, I said it. I hate to say it, just my opinion, but we all know what's facts. I'm going to get Brian Flores because you know why? He'll never be an NFL coach.
He blackballed?
You know, he blackball, man. He wouldn't have had a job. My man wasn't at Pittsburgh wasn't blessing. He
Right.
been unemployed.
Okay, let's get on with the show. Next question, gentlemen. Would you pick Trey Young, and does he fit what you're looking for in a point guard? Starting off with you, young P.
So, I like what Trey Young do, right? But I am kind of old school when I think about point guards in terms of I need you to really be able to read the floor, pass, assist, get everybody involved, move the ball around.
Right,
Like
natural
that.
point guard.
You know what I'm saying? Natural point guard. Trey Young to me isn't a natural point guard, but I think he holds his own, but he takes a lot of long 3-pointers. Don't get me wrong, the boy can assist. He always ends up at the top 5 every year, definitely top 10 in assists. So I love what he's doing. I love the rock with him, but I think if I had to start a franchise and I had to pick, is Trey Young gonna be my point guard? I ain't rocking with Trey. You know what I'm saying? I can do better. You know what I'm saying? There's better point guards out there I can do better with and take less risk with.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. With me, I need the bigger guard.
He's just short for you?
Yeah, for me, like you said, that's gonna fit for my style.
Yeah.
I need at least a 6'4", 6'5" and up, point guard with the same attributes as all of that. And that's about it. But I'll pick him if he left and I gotta pick him. You know what I'm saying? Like pick him up last pick him, if he left for me.
Right, yeah.
Then because you know what I'm saying, to me, he a 2 guard
More than the point guard.
playing a point guard. He just, because he just got that point guard side.
Yeah.
But to me, he a 2 guard. Like how AI was a 2 guard, really, but you know what I'm saying, they had Snow playing the point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I believe that's how they should do with Trey. You know what I'm saying? Because he, like I say, he a 2 guard in the point guard body. So that's just my take on it. So
So did that end up hurting him a little bit?
I mean, for my style, you asked that's the question. For me, it ain't hurting for a line or nothing. But for me, I need the bigger guard, so I know how to. I want to create the mismatch. I don't think you can create mismatches in certain things, wouldn't it? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna move on and let you go ahead.
I say that run they had a couple years ago when they got to the finals, it showed that he only can get them so far. Like going off of what Iceman said, he is the AI. He's stuck in a 6-foot body, but he's an actual natural 2 guard. He can score. I think they found the point guard, but I think they not, either the coach is not ready to say, okay, you just be the shooter, be the 2 guard, and let Murray run the point. So the coach got to make that decision. So with that being said,
Hold on a second.
Is he in your point guard style?
he fits the new generation, the Steph Curry. I need to shoot from half court and make the crowd go.
See, that's
What you got to say over
that's what I was finna hit.
Go ahead.
In today's basketball, yeah, he is the point guard you're gonna work with.
Yeah.
Because of his attributes, his deep shooting, quicker step, nice, decent handles, you know what I'm saying, and can pass. And they ain't really posting up no more, so what's the use of really having a big point guard, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, I know you can see over the floor maybe a little better, but they going off of speed, quickness, shot, you know what I'm saying, he fits all of that. But now if you building a traditional team, like off of old school basketball, of course you're gonna say, no, you too good.
And I got a question. When y'all say he lead the league in assists, or he throws so many in his net. Now my thing is this: I have a question about that. Is this assist coming like swing the ball to the open man type of assist and the man open, or is he coming down, like breaking you down, getting to the hole and throwing it down to you assist?
No, he's breaking you down.
I think he breaking you
He
down.
breaking down.
Yeah, he
Okay, no, that's what
The excitement with the assist.
Yeah.
It ain't just a base.
He not breaking you down, giving you an easy one.
No,
He breaking you
he
down, throwing no slide, like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know what I'm saying. I know he throwing it, you know, I know he throwing it to the Capella, you know, the lob
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I'm talking about,
But he really, he
He
caught.
breaking you down.
Okay.
And I watched him play, he literally breaking you down.
He got
so he's on the John Morant besides dunk. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You got the floater and all of that. You got the excitement, quicker step. You got the little dimes and all that. That's why I say he fit this. He fit this era's basketball.
What this generation did, like want to see. Like,
But the only difference is I say this.
It's not like I'm taking though. Y'all say he fit the prototype.
No, I take it this era's basketball, but I ain't building no franchise.
Yeah, I'm not building-
If he the first pick, I ain't making him my first pick. No, that's what you asking me.
Because other point guards.
But I just asked y'all, you know, was he on the John Morant? I asked y'all, was he on the John Morant level and all that type of stuff? So then y'all,
Excitement wise, yes.
okay. Excitement wise, okay.
I'm going with Fox.
Okay. Oh, we go. Well,
Yeah, y'all ain't team. That's why you made it 4 times.
Okay, next question. And I'm gonna start off with you, Mastermind.
It's time.
Allen Iverson or John Morant?
You talking to me?
Oh, you ain't mastermind.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, 'cause he gonna say something crazy. He gonna kill him. Keep studying.
John Morant really
Now I
ain't
can
got
take this one.
I was gonna say this. John Morant ain't got enough workout with him, but so I'm gonna have to go with AI. But John Morant is coming. John Morant is definitely coming. Something.
That's a good one, yeah.
So I'm gonna have to
You got to put in the work, John. You catch up in the work, then you might be there. But
He definitely coming.
what you got to say, young P? You say,
So here we go with this bullying. So he gotta go work. So that's the only reason you saying you gonna pick AI over John Morant.
Yep.
Stop. You gotta.
I'm rocking with you, John.
I don't always. Let me ask you one question. Go on, let you go. John Morant took him to the finals. Hello, that's a yes or no question.
No, okay, well, to the finals.
So then he can't even compare.
He still can't compete.
Wait.
I give more credit to
When take him.
Credit
I said when take him.
I just told you I give more credit to Ethan Snow is why.
Taking him to the finals.
Yes, I give more credit because he was breaking them down. He was running that point guard like he's supposed to. I keep telling y'all,
He was
I ain't
he.
water, water, and ginger ale. And what you know?
He give
It's already the class.
He give Eric Snow the credit for the Sixers
Did they-
to the finals.
Did they get to the finals before Eric Snow got there? Did they get to the finals before Eric Snow got there?
It is.
Did they get to the finals before Eric Snow get there? No. Then when he left, did they get to it after? No. Oh, it's both no's on both ends. Okay, I'm just trying to figure this out. Hey, I'm ready to cut. I'm killing you.
John Morant.
You like the Michigan State Eric
for that stuff.
You like
John Morant got ain't stuff going on.
John Morant is the new AI. He just tall.
He's better than
He is the new AI.
He's better than the guy.
Like you said, they both got handles. They both gonna score. AI could have threw more assists. He just wanted to be, he just wanted to be the scorer, but he could have threw more assists, and all like that. But he came in the league. Hey, when it was just time to score like that.
If you look at the box numbers,
Let me ask you one question.
box score numbers, AI shot the ball so much during the game, he had the numbers. About good. I mean, John Morant is a, what you call that?
The new AI.
2.0. Okay, so guess what? He was AI came in.
His brains can change. He's point guard version of AI. John Morant got dread like something much like the point guard of AI.
Wow, I'm just saying, it's a lot of people that big. Everybody follow AI. AI is what the little what they call little point guard, a pound for pound, little man, whatever time he works. I'm just saying, all of this from I'm taking Isaiah before I take that.
But he wasn't AI. I think I see him trying to Zeke was not.
So I'm thinking like AI. I'm taking Zeke for AI.
That's one point.
That's the statement where the cameras got to worry about.
We worried about that.
Yeah, they talk about.
Let me get my phone. AI can be made the grades. Had his heart rate. Hold on, before we move on, let him ask you this.
Game on the line, game 7. You got AI and you got John Moran on your team. What do you
Taking
think?
AI. John Moran, let's go.
Taking
I said it, yeah.
AI
Confident.
kill.
Let's go, John.
AI gonna kill.
I don't see John doing with
All I know is John Moran is the new AI, the taller version, and they get his team involved more.
AI started.
They both go to the
AI
hall.
started this.
They both gonna get the air ones. Josh is gonna dunk on you, but hey, they both got hard.
AI
Both slim. So let's move on to the next question. Is Harold Perkins Jr. the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year? Starting off with two young people.
Hey, so start off with just an emphatic no. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying?
They get straight to the point.
Straight to the point. You know, I explain my answer after I get to the. Don't get me wrong. You looked at tremendous in this last game at LSU. You was all over the place. I'm talking about 4 sacks, 5 sacks, whatever you had. You're flying all over the board. You caused a fumble to win the game. But this all just happened in the last 2 games. Your numbers are really just not coming up. And you're still a freshman. So I give it to you. You're on your way. But I don't see Will Anderson's numbers is just as good. And he got an interception and a touchdown. Got just as many sacks. Old boy USC, Tua, whatever his name is. I think he got 11 or 12 sacks. So your sacks, you only got like 7 sacks. You're minute them at 12 and 13, so you're behind the board. And like I said, until 7, 4 of them came this last game. So, you know what I'm saying? You played, what, 7, 8 games already? And you only got 7, and your last 4 of your
Who got 13 sacks?
what's his name? Tula, whatever his name.
Tuli?
Yeah, Tuli from out at USC.
Yeah.
He got 11 and a half sacks on the record.
Yeah.
Will Anderson got 8. Will Anderson got more sacks than you, and he got an interception and a point touchdown. The only thing you got over Will Anderson is more tackles. I think you had like 54. Will is at like 43 and 54.
I think he got more for losses on.
Like, really,
But yeah, he doing it as a freshman, but
but he doing it. But you gotta give him that. But like I said, he just kind of popped up out of nowhere, and he's only really the last 2-3 games, and it's all of a sudden it's like where you come from. So I still think I need more. I don't think I get it that quick.
I mean, I like what I'm seeing out of him, but you know, he already know who I'm rocking with. Murder 1, baby. I got Will Anderson. That's what I'm with. You know what I'm saying? So,
why you call him Murder 1?
cause it's a murder show when he get on that field. You already know what time. And this year he's seeing everything but moms and pops.
Everybody
We got
got that.
3, 4 people over there all the time.
I thought that was a baby Ray Lewis.
Yeah, he did
That's
though.
why-
You know that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why
I called him
yeah.
Baby Ray Lewis, but Pete's team to get a little upset because he don't play middle lines. You understand? But he is the next coming to Ray. I'm telling y'all, get ready. Go get your popcorn ready because he putting on the show when he get to that NFL. I know for sure.
Think so?
Yes, sir.
What you think over there, young brand newbie?
I wouldn't say he's the college player of the year. He's only a freshman. Like this, really like you got Will Anderson, you got my man Janae Sewell, baby brother. I can't think of Noah Sewell.
Yeah.
You got him at middle linebacker. You got old boy at USC. Then dude like this a cat in Michigan. It's a couple players.
It seems like to me, I hear what you're saying. I just want to say something because I hear what all you're saying. So it seems like really the only person really ahead of him is the guy from USC. Everybody else is like a tackle or a sack or a half is a sack some way, right?
As far as sacks, yeah.
Right, yeah. You know,
That's what I said.
it's all about.
He's definitely coming.
That's what I'm about.
He's definitely in the mix.
So I was just asking because as a freshman, there's only one guy ahead of you. As a freshman, that's pretty good.
I mean, I ain't gonna deny that, but my thing is because really most of your sacks all came from his last game. So one game.
So we're getting 7 sacks.
He got 7 sacks. Well, he got 4. 4 interceptions though. So that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of sacks. You only got 7, you got 4 of them in one game. So what you been doing for the last 7, 8 games? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. My thing is though, you a monster. He definitely perked my ears up and my eyes. It was like, dude, a monster. LSU, y'all got something on your hands with him. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely got something in your hands with him.
There's quite a few people coming though. I ain't gonna lie. Quite a few young players coming.
Yeah, like Michigan, Mike Morris. No.
Okay. Move along to the next question.
Please.
Do Heineke of the Commanders, do he take the final playoff spot? Or do Aaron Rodgers get it? Or someone else?
What is it, 7 or 8?
7 games, I think 7 games left.
17.
Top one get a bye.
17.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, 7 teams left.
Top
Yeah, 7 teams that make the top team get a bye, only one team get a bye.
San Fran. That's San Fran.
San Fran is already in there. It's like as far as in the top 7.
I don't think so. No, I'm not going to. I'm going with Rodgers. If that's the thing. If I had to pick, I'm going with Rodgers. So my quick question.
Time in there.
Go ahead.
Is they gonna make him the starter though? What's his name? Ain't he
Yeah.
back?
No.
They over on said he's gonna be the starter.
Yeah, game time too.
So we don't know if we're gonna.
I think they're going to keep him in.
They gonna keep
Yeah.
him in.
So just let's just say they do keep him in. What do you say? Do we take that final playoff spot?
I think so. No. I know. I think so. I think Washington, what they on a four game win streak, or 4 out of 5 games in one. I think they starting to come alive right now. So Green Bay, I think they got lucky on some breakdown on why they lost. You know what I'm saying? And it may not. You know what I'm saying? That's why Green Bay was able to come back and win and all that kind of stuff. So I think Washington can.
Who y'all giving the NFC South to in this? It's already in there.
It'll be Tampa Bay.
Okay. Yeah, you saying Tom in already. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I probably go with.
Yeah, Rodgers like that one game on the outside.
It gotta be Heineken. Can't be Wentz.
So you got to be the
I
quarterback.
don't think they're gonna
If it
do
was
it.
Heineke, they gonna do
I
it.
don't think they're going to do it because Chase Young coming back this week.
I heard that.
Yeah, and by about 3 more games, I say he might be in game shape. And I think that D already looking pretty good. But Chase Young is that missing ingredient on that line. And he gonna have that real pressure that they've been missing.
I got one quick question though. Oh, you answered yet? Yeah, I answered.
No, my thing would have just been my thing would have, I believe, yeah, because of that defense. And like I say, once again, they the opposite of the Lions. They can't put up no points. But guess what? Their defense stopping everything. They got Jack Del Rio over there.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Go get you a defensive coach. At least put stop half of them points.
Right.
And we can progress and look. So that's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I think so, yeah. Because if they end up in the tie, they beat Green Bay. So he at least 2 games up instead of 1. Go ahead. Before we move on, go ahead.
Just one quick thought. Was that some BS? They get away with a call that they should have got away with?
He had way more steps to slow down.
You think so?
Yeah.
He slid on his knee. What was
I'm just smart. You know, once you put your knee down, you call yourself automatic.
Brandon had like 6, 7 steps. If anything, he could have just dove and went the opposite way or something. But for him to, do that once he gave it, no.
I'm saying that wasn't hard to get yourself up. My man, it looked like he was gonna keep going there. All of a sudden, he just jumped down.
But he had 6, 7 steps to slow up.
All right, let's move along. Let's move along. They threw the penalty and it cost them their perfect season. There it is. Next question. We're going to start off with you, Mastermind. Will anyone ever catch and pass Tom Brady's total pass yards over 100,000 yards, regular season and playoffs?
and the Super Bowl too, but no.
And the Super Bowl.
No. It's gonna take too much. They saying that Patrick Mahomes, the next one we probably could do it that's still active. He gonna have to average like 300 or 400 yards a game in the next, I think, 12, 13 years. And I don't see that happen. You know what I'm saying?
What's it happening?
No, 100,000 passing yards, a whole lot. His cars are here with less money, right? So, no, sir. I can't see anything.
What you thinking down there, man? Come in, young people.
Oh, it's definitely no. It's definitely no. I mean, I think one, it's just too many games you gotta play to catch up. You know what I'm saying? I think two, I think the next closest person, Drew Brees. He had about 85 or 86.
That's what I'm saying.
So he, you know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody's gonna even play long enough to try to keep up. You know what I'm saying?
Say this. How many years has Tom Brady played?
23, something like that. That's what I'm saying. He up there and he just in years.
Okay, let's just
I
say.
think other teams, even people that might can do it,
No,
playoffs ain't gonna even make. They ain't gonna make the playoffs.
no, let's just say this. Let's say Patrick Mahomes played the same amount of years.
Somewhere in there, Pat arm gonna fall off.
Pat will break it in 20 years. Reason why I say that is because they have added one extra regular season game. Along.
I still say this, no, I'll be real.
If he play 20 years, he'll break it probably 3
How many
years.
years Pat in the league now? They on year six, 7, 6, about 6. So he got to be able to break it in 14 years with an extra game. You know.
My thing is this. If he played the same amount of years, I think he would break it. But a simple fact, he gonna go to the playoffs just as much. Now the key thing he might lose that, he might and might not is the Super Bowl. But Tom Brady only averaged like 200 some yards a game. In the Super Bowl, I don't think he never really threw 300 yards. You know what I'm saying? So just think. A Super Bowl for him, he won 7 times, probably won a certain amount, but just say all together, you got 1,800 yards. You can add that on to some Pat Mahomes that he gonna get this regular season that he gonna catch. You know what I'm saying? So
Dallas say he gonna have to say
For 10 seasons straight, that's still on 50,000 short.
with the extra game.
I'm just saying, that's what they amazed me when you
Yeah,
had
yeah,
the
yeah.
5,000 yards. They amazed. You know, if a quarterback passes 5,000 yards, he got extra. He gonna have to come out with some 7,000s.
But see,
It's 6,000. That's what I'm saying.
Brady, sure, it'll be because of Super Bowl. He gonna go to the playoffs and all that.
Brady missed one playoff in 22 years.
Yeah, something like that.
So he literally
Down the road, he going down now. It's gonna be
Just
two.
about, you think Andy Reid should be winning the whole 14, 15, 16?
No, sir.
I think what's his name gonna step in soon.
The enemy,
Y'all think Josh Allen do nothing?
No.
Josh Allen gonna bend no fell apart.
It's good.
Oh, yeah, my Jesus.
Josh Allen
through the elbow wall.
running through got high collar face on the running poster.
Yeah. Question though. Question about Josh Allen. Since y'all said that about him, y'all up here laughing and all that about the guy. Sorry they laughing at you, Josh. Sorry. So then, since Dable gone,
Did Josh go under?
no, since Dable gone, has Josh finna look like when he first came in the league, throwing the ball everywhere, inconsistent and all of that? Because Dable kind of had him under control. No, I'm just asking.
I'm just gonna say,
Something throwing that before we move
I
on.
think that his problem is he believe he the only person that can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta squeeze it in there. I don't care if it's 5 people right there, because if I throw it down to the check down, he gonna stumble or drop it or something. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
supposed to be hitting him
Believing
check
that.
down.
You know, I don't see
The only brilliant they did.
Yeah, I think that he sold on Diggs, you know what I'm saying? And then he sold on 13 to his name.
Yeah, Davis.
Davis.
But see, you can't be late on a veteran quarterback because you see Peterson out there. He had him beat, but you throwing late.
But yeah.
You know?
I know.
Because his elbow hurt. I ain't no offense. I mean, I understand you got his money.
No, that ain't what I think. He thought that arm was powerful. He put in there.
That's what I said. I think
And he was late. And Peterson came 2 yards behind and he said,
I'm saying, man, I can make anything. If I go tight window, I can get it in there.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next question, gentlemen. I'm gonna start off with you, Mastermind. Why's the running back position devalued?
I think because they're trying to glorify the quarterbacks. They're trying to make everything seem like the whole offense is just strictly whatever the quarterback. If he throw for 500 yards or whatever, 400 yards, he's the greatest thing that ever happened. So we got to get his money, get it from somewhere. And I think they're trying to just take it from quarterbacks. Because if you look at what the running backs is producing, they doing their jobs. Because I looked at most of the last champ, think about it, most who won it last. They all had decent back play. Nobody didn't have no back that didn't contribute, basically. Be it via run, be it off the backfield. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I can come up with why they're trying to devalue the position. Because I looked at Washington last night. That boy Robinson looked good. And the other guy looked good too. They came in with him. I forgot the two-back system they was running yesterday. Both of them looked good. And if you look at any of them, pick a team. I can't think of one offhand is Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? I know Singleton, he might be decent, but I don't know his stats. But if you look at everybody here else, you got somebody.
Right.
So running back to me, it should be more bad. And
I say that, as far as my memory is, I think the last, what we would consider every down back is Todd Gurley, which was recently, last 5-6 years. I think, once again, I tell everybody, NFL stands for not for long.
Once again.
So I think they have developed a system where you can get you a good two-back system, and these backs can have longevity as far as career. You know what I'm saying? Like, gone is the days where Walter Payton and Emmitt Smith and all of them is going to play 13, 14 games. Reason being, the NFL is so scared of the whole concussion thing and all that stuff. So, it's going to be a two-back system, because if you just handing the ball off to one running back, and he do good, and then years down the line after he retired and something happened to him like Walter Payton, you know what I'm saying? That's a bad image on the NFL, so they're not trying to do that. So
That's advice. They still not giving that to them.
I just think that the two-back system is good, especially if you're two-back. So I don't see it going nowhere. So plus, I think it's good because when one get tired, you got a fresh back coming in, and both of them getting rhythm instead of one just tired.
What you got to say, young Peter?
Well, I actually got two comments. I kind of get what Brand Nuki and Joker one. I think part of it is two-back system that everybody wants. You know what I'm saying? So you're feeling like you got two backs that can do everything for you. You don't need to pay one back. And I think the thing is, when they keep paying these one backs, you get a Zeke that don't produce like you want them to produce after you gave them all this money. So it's like every time you give somebody the money, they either get injured, they can't produce, they can't stay around. You ain't got other people that's really doing, like Chubb's doing it, and what's the name in Tennessee is doing it. But those are like commodities, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I also think offenses have went more to spread offenses. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like trying to throw the ball more. So you got a spread offense, and then you also instituting the read option, stuff like that. Then you're not really thinking about the running back like that, because I'm using them more
But watch that.
first, then more of
Watch it.
go power.
Ain't thinking about that.
Yeah, it's just not even on your brain to think, because people ain't running like that. It ain't that many people
It's a copycat league, folks. It's a copycat league. Like you say, they all spreading the offense, and they want to throw. I don't care if it's two backs back there. They still not handing the ball off. They throwing the ball to the running backs on screens or a check down. They're not handing the ball off a lot. But see, things got to change because it's about to be meat cold.
Yeah.
So now they got to hand the ball off, because when it's snowing and cold,
Yeah.
hey, the ball gonna be flat. So you got to have a run game. And then a lot of teams who got the run game don't have a good quarterback. So I see that too on some, but like you say, I think it's been devalued. To answer the point of the question, I do think it's devalued that, look at one time Mahomes, threw 60-something passes on weekend.
Yeah.
They throwing 45, 50. You know what I'm saying? They used to at least 30 and get a running back 20-something or whatever.
Definitely.
Balance it or something, but they say by the time when it's time to get to the playoffs and hand that ball off, and that offensive line is discombobulated because they ain't used to doing no blocking, but pass blocking, it's gonna hurt certain teams.
Yeah, certain teams. But I think that's why what's name might end up being pretty good for him. He could look like he blocked a whole lot better. But he was healthier, so you got to also take that into fact too. Right?
But you see how fast he got healthy, dude? Remember you were just saying he hurt already. Jonathan Taylor, but you see, so Jeff Saturday said, this is what we're going on here.
Okay, so yes or no, to devalue young people?
Yeah, it's definitely devalued. I hate that it is.
Yeah,
I cover the position.
Devalue, hand the ball off, baby, or y'all finna run into Derrick Henry when it get cold. Moving along. And we're gonna start off with you again, Mastermind. Did Jefferson make the catch of the year or all-time best catch ever?
Catch of the year. There's too many of them, baby, you can say all the time. But yeah, catch of the year, for sure. Because I'm still kind of favoring Odell a little bit. Odell caught it truthfully with two big niggas.
And it was a team.
Yeah, that was great. But I just say this, because of the moment, though, that was a great catch. And it's a great catch, period. Just athleticism to go up there and get the rock like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, with school, no.
There it is.
That type of stuff happened when you talk from those ladders. And then you know when the three-finger man came from two something funny.
Sound like we already know your pick.
What's going on, man? Like you already got your time there. You say that? I just happen to have it on.
No conspiracy going on.
I wear many hats. You got something to say about that? Did Jefferson make the catch of the year, or was it just best catch ever?
Piggybacking off of Mastermind, it's way too many like nice catches to actually say that was the catch of all time. But that was the catch of
Catch of the year. Yeah. Most definitely so far. Most definitely. It's gonna be hard to beat, but you know, y'all got something to keep going. That just means just hype about it. Y'all
When you
going
bring
about
college kid. College kid, remember how
They call it behind him.
like what? When that break in.
I mean, it's up there.
It's
It's up there.
guys, I seen a plenty of those, but that one right there.
I mean,
But like you say, but that
know. But the Jacksonville end was that Jacksonville, my man went up there and got it with the one hand.
yeah, it was nice. I mean,
yeah. 2000 early.
so it was nice. Nice. Alright.
I mean, it definitely was, to me, I think, catch of the year. I mean, even what's that? Did he have a hell of a catch in that game? Diggs had a hell of a catch too, but it wasn't as good as Jefferson's catch. So right now, it's definitely my catch of the year. But as far as all time, like you say, there's too many catches because I get to thinking about what's my man name that caught that from Eli Manning in the Super Bowl? Like the catcher.
Get the picture of who they named the whole segment after. You got balls.
Look at like you got plenty.
Yeah, I got picture plenty, no.
Yeah, that's good.
Cowboys and all that.
Yeah, Jefferson, we gonna say that was catch of the year. Most definitely catch
As
of the
of
year.
right now, yeah, let everybody think about something.
So far, you know, there's been so many great catches over the years that we have to go through film and everything. That was great. That's up there. And
Yeah, one question.
go ahead, do you think?
What do y'all rank Justin Jefferson as a receiver
Right now?
right now?
He's most definitely in my top 3-5.
Give him 10.
He's most definitely in my top
In my
5.
top 5 too.
He's most definitely in my top 5.
Receivers, man.
He's most definitely in my top 5.
Right now?
Yeah.
B-Hop ain't playing because he played 3 years. Yeah, for what he doing right now, yeah.
B-Hop ain't played in 2-3 weeks, maybe.
Right now, I gotta get
The whole first half of the season.
What did you do last year? What did you hear from B-Hop last year?
Not really.
He did a little thing.
Yeah, so
He ain't doing this.
B-Hop was out there looking like energy. Listen,
it says it's too.
I didn't see B-Hop do too much of that last year. Like I said, I don't know if he was on the field or not. If he was looking like AJ Green. I didn't see.
Cut.
You got cut.
Who else you really putting in front of?
And I don't know about this season putting Chase in.
I'm putting
Devontae.
I'm putting Chase.
We talking about this
Chase Jefferson.
I'm talking about this season long. I'm going body of work.
I go with
Tyreek Chase and Tucker. Give me some time.
You talking about body of work over the years or just?
period. You can put over the years too.
I give him a top 2. Too many, man. Too many for me.
Over the years.
Now this year, yeah. This year I give him top 3. I give him top 3 for this season.
Okay, before we end the show, I got 2 more questions I want to ask you guys. So get prepared for it. And we're going to start off with you, Mastermind. This is something I'm throwing up in the air. So, should Dallas move on from that?
Mastermind.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't think they should move on from Dak yet, but I think they should consider it, but just not yet. Just, you know what I'm saying? Keep evaluating him, and if you see that he ain't getting the job done, then now you gotta try to go ahead and negotiate that contract to some other team and hopefully get a lottery pick. I mean, get a good draft pick or something.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
The only reason why I'm saying is brand new me. That's what I'm saying. Evaluating now. Don't let it fall too far ahead because just think, we ain't been to the Super Bowl winning yet. And it's like what, 3rd year, right? 3rd or 4th for how many years? Come on now.
That's been in the league for a minute.
You might get to
5, 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just talking about with that being the face of our franchise. No, what I'm saying is this. No, what I'm saying is with that being the face of our franchise, it's got at least been these last 3 to 4 years. I give it for sure. You know what I'm saying? With no ifs, ands, buts, it's all in your hands. How long you gonna get him before you
Go ahead, bad play call.
It's on me.
I get some of that.
So what I'm saying is this: before McCartney, yeah, so before McCartney became the head coach of Dallas and he brought in his staff, everybody praised Dak, right? Everybody thought Dak was that sort of guy. He was a top.
Not me, no.
Top 10.
If I'm not mistaken, then they praised Dak off of us, the guy who went to the Giants, became the offensive coordinator, was the head coach. They start praising him off of him. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Yeah.
Somewhere along the line, when Dak was doing his whole rookie contract thing, everybody thought he was the next great up and coming. And then we got McCartney once again because you got a whole new coach, a whole new system. He doing what he want to do. You're not gonna say it's maybe bad play calling.
That's your guy.
I get that. That's my opinion. I mean, I still would deal with that. I don't think it's something else about McCartney, but that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
So you really letting the rest of the franchise ride with Dak.
But I'm coming.
But what I'm saying is not all Dak.
I'm gonna throw something else with. That's what I said. Go ahead, young people.
So I'm like Mastermind. I'm definitely really thinking hard about moving on from because I done gave you too much money and you're not showing out. You was injured last year, you was injured this year. You're showing that you ain't got good decision making. All of that kind of stuff is going on. Some of that is play calling. Some of that is you on the field and you just making bad decisions on the field. You're not even, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta seriously think about moving on from you and figuring out what's gonna be.
I ain't all that good, guys.
So what they Cooper rest. So with Cooper, all of a sudden
They ain't got
all of a sudden
go by and Cooper run.
trying to figure out what.
I'm just
Oh, see right there, Cooper.
I'm just asking. What? I'm actually saying, what blockhouse was in there when Cooper Rush went back there and looked good?
And look,
Don't play better than the starter, buddy.
so the backup is always better than the start. You know why the backup is always?
Because he ain't got no film and ain't got no pressure.
Man, Cooper thinking left field.
He ain't got no film
I
on.
got. If you was a defensive coordinator, when you just bless him a little bit harder, you come up with some other things.
He ain't got nothing. Pollard was the answer doing that one straight.
Oh man, so Derek Z, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, Z going.
Let me see that.
He's thinking over there, ice.
Nah, but
Trying to hit him with twist. Sound like he was trying to get him with
if Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers don't make the playoffs, Can Minnesota go to the Super Bowl?
Man, based off them two, and they struggling to get in.
Right.
I
I would say he's sitting, he might not have no struggle.
They should be able to be there.
You know, just got time.
What in their division with a 4-5 record?
Right. You know, Atlanta right there.
I forgot about that.
I got 1-2 thoughts I meant to ask y'all, man. I don't know.
Hold on.
They got me throwing out first that they're really fellas.
I think they can. I think they can. I think they can make it to the Super Bowl because I think they can pretty much match up with anybody else. Not saying that they can't match up with Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. It's just that Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers is elite quarterbacks. I'm not saying nobody else not elite that's still in there, but you don't have that added pressure. I think Kirk Cousins can manage just as good as the rest of them man.
Okay, we move on so we get to your question.
They can still get there. They're gonna have a big hurdle getting over Philly, but they can still get there. I'm not basing it off of Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers because Brady gonna get back with the
And the Rams. And Rams not there either, so that make it easy. Since your boy Matty Ice ain't
Yeah,
there.
he hurt. He hurt.
So I'm saying, so that's making it easy, right?
He choking.
Yeah, he hurt.
So what you thinking, young me? What you thinking, young me? What you thinking, young me?
I think they can. I think it still might be hard. Like you said, you got the Eagles. You got to worry about.
No, just yes or no. Because I got to get to you.
Okay. Well then, no.
Okay. See, so who you got?
What I talking about came out the NFC.
Yeah, just hypothetical. Just
I still think it's lost no help. The Eagles get their mind right. And I think the Eagles can.
okay. So the only reason why I jumped into that, America, is just to say that. Like I said, that you're not going to lead the Cowboys nowhere. Get out of time. I'm ask anybody up here now. So nobody showed out. So point crew.
Nobody said
Right. So to take us out, fellas, this is the last question of the show, and I'm gonna start it off with you, young P.
All right.
Since I want to see if you was all this, all that, or all American, all city, all porch.
Oh, boy, man.
What comment follower asked?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no. That's why that's why I let you go ask that.
Okay.
I was
With all the controversy that just happened with Takeover,
Yeah.
God bless his family and soul and rest in peace. But how do you think that's going to affect Jay Prince boxing promotion?
I don't think it's going to affect it at all, to be honest. I think more people is going to associate that situation with his son than him. He is keep bringing this up to the forefront, going on social media, talking about it. I know they put out a nice little floor arrangement down there for him. But I don't think it's going to affect his boxing promotion. I don't think it's going to affect it at all. I think whoever rock him, when they going to rock him. I mean, Lord Ward, but what's the new guy? Sergio, or whatever his name is, and he got. I think they're going to rock with him, period. I don't think they're going to be like, oh, I need to go jump ship. You know what I'm saying? Like how people jumping ship with Donda Sports and jumping ship. I don't think they're going to jump ship and go somewhere else. I think they're going to rock with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to associate the two.
You don't think none of them going to feel security risk? None of that?
No, if they would have been there. Whoever under his management group, they would have been left. That was the case.
Yeah.
And I think that's two separate entities.
Yeah.
You got boxing and you got hip hop and
Street stuff here.
if he's coming on just being a parent, he's protecting his child as far as him coming out to social media talking about stuff or doing whatever he needs to do. But boxing is completely separate than what happened with Takeover. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it will affect what he's doing as far as that. That's a whole different business.
I don't really think it's going to affect it like that neither. But I think that's going to be, how can I say it right? That's going to be ammunition for other promotion companies to use against it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the bigger areas, you know what I'm saying? So say if we going after the same fighter, I think that they're gonna try to use that to their advantage. I don't think him personally might not affect him, but I think that they're gonna try to take that, add that as another bullet in their gun, basically. Use me for that frame, another appropriate term right now. That's what it's, to me, that's what but I don't think it's gonna affect nothing too much overall, because I think he picked up pretty much up and coming fighters. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he trying to bid on a new fighter. Like I don't think he in I want to sign Terrence Crawford sweepstakes. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he into that.
All right, let's get to the last question. Starting off with you, young P. What was your favorite sport growing up?
You know what? My favorite sport growing up, and it's gonna sound crazy because
Kickball.
I mean I love kickball too, but it's a toss up between two. So I'm probably gonna rock with two. Yeah, it's always two. Yeah, in a couple weeks. So I ain't been on a couple weeks. So, but my two is definitely baseball off the tree where you strike out. You had the box. You had the, you know what I'm saying. The ball hit that right, strike him out. So definitely strike him out. Or pick him up, mess him up. Football too. Where you know supposed to be touching the streets, and tackle on the grass. It never really was touched on the streets, but you know what I'm saying? But it was supposed to be. But if I had to choose between the two, actually, striking out was more of my favorite, even though I ended up playing football at the greatest school ever in high school, King High School, part of that hit squad. Let's go all day. Yeah, part of the legacy of one of the hearts. You know what I'm saying? Legacy. I don't know. Your skills in baseball says I didn't learn from you.
Let's move over to you, young brand new geek.
Yeah, my favorite sport was ping pong. No,
No.
Now let's hurry up and move on. No disrespect to ping pong players.
That was cold.
but my favorite sport, honestly, probably baseball, football, and then basketball. So, but baseball was first, and then basketball.
Well,
Oh, for me to go away. Y'all are kind of cold, a lot of things, yeah. But no, mine was basketball and football. Cold point guard, cold quarterback, cold receiver.
You're gonna get better than me.
Because I don't give myself names. They call me all Haynes. Diamond cut, baby. It was easy for me.
Quick question though, the basketball going back in the day, was you cold on that crate rim though?
Oh yeah, cold.
You had to have your jumper in order for that crate boy one time.
I don't even want to talk about the crate fool. Before we end it, I'm gonna let them boys go, but y'all, don't worry about it. Don't put that. I'm gonna leave that alone. That's about that hoop. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead. Mine, I'm gonna say basketball, football, and then I used to like boxing. Always been a fan.
Yeah, boxing was great.
Always been a fan of boxing.
Y'all like all
Well, basketball first, for sure. But he's close.
Baby Dominique right here, baby. Howdy.
Basketball. And pretty good at basketball, pretty good at football, pretty good at most of all sports. But it wasn't nothing that we didn't play growing up, to be honest. And that's about it, though, bro. One comment that man said, I don't know about the greatest high school of all time. King is a great football school. I'll give y'all credit.
I just ready coming up.
Y'all credit, but not of that.
Late tomorrows.
I just have a preference. I just have a preference to that hat that Joe Cool got on.
Oh, okay.
That's just my personal choice. Football. I just thought I would address that.
Women's basketball. I'm one in the city, man. Number one in the state.
And anybody that know,
we got a squad.
a lot of state titles in hoop.
So that's how we going to end the show, fellas. That's how we going in the post, people. Thanks for joining in. Cheers. Yes, sir.